on these. We'll just start with the hamstrings. So nice flat position, hands on hips. So right knee bent, left knee straight. And let's go into straight into the hamstrings. Bend, string, back down. Back up, bend, string, back down. So all the way through the hip, bend, string, back down. Don't worry if you're not getting to that straight position. If you're somewhere here, bend, straight, back down, that's fine. Bend, straight, down, up, bend, straight, and down. So again, this would be what I call your hotel room or your home before you head to the course. Just a little routine to get everything going. 3, good, 2, good, and 1. Perfect. Let's extend or interlock your fingers behind. Pull your knee to your chest and just pulse up and down. Don't force it. Just get to that area and come back out. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come around to the front of your knee. Pull your hip out. Pull your knee up towards your shoulder. Back in and back to the center. This is one of the ones now that will really benefit you if you've played golf already today. So out, up, down, and in. We'll do 5 more. Just take your time. Up, down, and in. Out, up, good, and in. Don't worry if this is a little bit tight. Just build on it slowly. Up and in. Perfect. Up and in. Excellent stuff. 2 more. In and 1. Lovely. Perfect. Let's relax. Let's go into the other side. Hands on hips. Left knee bent. Straight. Bend. Straight. And down. Up. Bend. Straight. And down. So we're just getting a nice hamstring stretch at the top. And then straight down. So we're going from hamstring into hip flexor. And down. Up. Bend. Straight. And down. Well done. Bend. Straight. Good stuff. Up. Bend. Straight. Lovely. 3 more. Bend. Straight. Good. 2. Bend. Straight. Last one. Up. Bend. Straight. Back down. Perfect. Interlock behind. Let that lower leg come down. Pull your knee to your chest. And we'll pulse up and down. So this is generally a tight stretch for everyone. So just, again, not to be forced. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come around to the front of the knee. And out, up, down, center. And again, you can just flow from one to the other here. So out, up, down, center. Excellent. Lovely. So we're going to go from internal to external on the next couple of exercises. So very useful again, and a great way just to self-assess. 3, good, 2, lovely, 1, and relax. Okay, so for this movement, we're going to cross my right over my left. So my left knee is bent. I'm literally just going to push that right knee down and back up. So you're going to feel a nice deep stretch into your hip. It's external on that right side. Lovely. Good stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying in that same position. Now I'm going to drag my left across. You're going to feel a lovely stretch all the way through your lower back. If you want to advance this, you can just spread out and back up. So now we're moving into internal hip rotation on that left side. And again, let's go back to people with tight lower backs. This is another really nice one for that. Good stuff. So pull across and up. Pull across. Well done. 4 more. Very good. 3. Lovely. And again, don't worry if the range of motion isn't what you expect. Just keep it there. Breathe. And we'll hold this one. So let everything just come down as low as you can. Keep the pressure in. 3, 2, 1. Great stuff. Okay. Let's cross opposite side. So let's go back to external on this left side. Push it down. Again, you might have the side now a lot looser or a lot tighter than the other. It's just a good way to, I keep saying, just to self-assess where you're at. So this exercise in particular, it's called for right-handed golfers. We're working the external rotation of our left leg. We need that freedom to create rotation, and if we go into that pull across, now we're moving into internal on our right leg. Excellent. Breathe and up. Super stuff. Lovely. This can be a really nice stretch, especially after God, just to keep the mobility in the area we've worked all day long. Super stuff. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Excellent. Let's go into that and advance it a little bit. So cross over again. The other side. You have 2 options here. If you want to advance it, push up to your left heel and go into your external on your right. You might get a little more range of motion here. If you're happy with your hips on the ground, that's fine. Very good. Just get that knee down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips back down and pull the left across. We should hopefully now be a little bit looser this time around. So very easy to remember in a golfing sense. If you're turning into your right hip as a right-handed golfer in your backswing, so let's say if I'm turning into my back hip, that's internal hip rotation. If I'm turning into my lead hip, my front hip, my hip, that I'm trying to create rotation, again, that's internal. So if you find this is tight, it might show up in that movement in your swing. And now let's hold, press down, 3, 2, 1. Excellent stuff. Let's go back over the other side, push up through your right heel and left side down. Excellent. So again, lovely variation of internal and external movements. We've done different types of exercises for this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent stuff. Hips go back down. Pull across and up. Across and up. Try and keep your chest facing nice and straight. We're not turning with this stretch. We want separation of the hips. And back up. 4, back up. 3, up, well done. 2, and we're holding. So gradually let it come down. Keep the weight pressing down, opening up your hip into your lower back. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect. Okay. So we're just going to do some activations through the glutes and hamstrings and superset that with a hamstring movement. So 3 movements, back feet, push up, back down. So we're going to 10 glute bridges. Excellent. And again, you might say, well, this is a full-blown exercise. It's also a great warm-down exercise. So just a misconception that you activate before a sports movement or a game of golf. You have to keep activating just even after, just to prevent that body getting really tight, particularly on the areas which are tight anyway. Okay, hips up, let's hold for 4, 3, 2, and pulse. Push up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Straight legs, let's come up to the seated position. Just test how your hamstrings are, so straight legs, toes pointed up, reach, and pull. Back up. So try and get a bit of a stretch through your lower back. If you're not reaching your toes, wherever you get to, chest down. Back, chest down, back, chest down. Just make sure those legs are dead straight. So a little stretch of your lower back. Excellent. Back out. 2, back out. 1, and forward wherever you are. So if you're at your toes, brilliant. Pull your chest into that lower back. If not, heels, ankles. 3, 2, 1. Let's get back on the ground. This time my heels are up. Same movement, arms up. Push up into your glute bridge and back down. Try to keep those toes off the ground. Hips nice and strong. Glutes squeezing at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. Hold it there. 4, 3, and pulse your 10. Squeeze through your glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Great stuff. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Back up for hamstrings. Chest up. Nice strong position. Reach. Push. And back out. Reach. Good. Try and get that chest down. Get a nice stretch through your lower back. Excellent. Down and back. 4 more. down, and back. Well done. Down, and back. Super stuff. Lovely. Really let that lower back now stretch out. Okay, let's pull the chest down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. There will be people in the class now really struggling with that because your hamstrings are super tight, okay? So again, back to this one. That's one that you need to stick with, pre-golf, or this one here, to really get some more length through your hamstring. Okay, we have one more glute bridge feet position. So this time, heels off the ground. Let's push up, a little bit more challenging this time. Push through your toes. 4, 5. Now, if you feel your hamstrings starting to cramp up, that means your glutes are fatiguing. Go back to that flat foot position and keep going. 3, 2, hold, nice and strong, good stuff. So we're really working on the posterior chain all the way up, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, super stuff. Last one for hamstring. Up nice and tall. Pull, chest down, back up. Forward, chest down, back up. Excellent. So that lower back now, getting a lovely stretch. Down, up, forward, down, up. Well done. Last 2. Good. Now let's hold here, nice and strong. You're brave enough to put your chest down a little bit. Lovely stretch for your lower back. 3, 2, 1. Super stuff. Take your time. We just roll around down to the front. We go through a nice internal hip rotation exercise. So if my left knee is bent at 90 degrees, I'm really facing forward for this one. I'm lifting up the heel and back down. Up, down, up. And again, you can assess. If you find that difficult, drop your knee in a bit. You'll get a little bit more range of motion there on the internals. It's a lovely stretch, pre-golf. Just before golf. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Just hold that for a second. See how that feels. If that's comfortable, let's get the knee up a little bit and go. You're going to get a deeper stretch through your hip. Excellent. This is quite tough, so don't worry if you find this challenging. Try and keep your foot up off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super stuff. Straighten up, other side. And again, compare how it feels. Off you go. Please stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a breather. If you're comfortable, roll it up an inch or 2 and go again. It's very interesting. If you took someone's club head speed, let's say on a TrackMan, before we did this, and then you brought them through this, and you took their speed after, 100% they're going to be faster. You're just going to be able to generate more power. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's straighten out the legs. Just go back to the back extension video, just to cover the technique of that. So if anyone feels they're very limited here, 2 options. You can just do a half and back down. You're just extending the back up and down. If you want to really go for it, push up, look up, and back down. Up you go. Exhale as you look up. And down. And down. Well done. There is a strength part to the session, so the way it's done, these are coming. Heart rates will be up. 4, 3, good stuff. 2, great stuff. Lovely work your back. And 1, lovely. Okay, let's roll onto your side. Support your neck. So we're going back to hips and glutes, leg nice and straight, power up and down. Up, down. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go to 20. Keep that power up, keep the feet away from each other. 9, 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, tuck your knee and kick up. In, kick, kick, nice and powerful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Let's take the leg across the top. So we're in a 90 position ideally. If not, you can bend that knee. So we're just isolating the lower. You need your band close at hand for this one. So 3 sets,
See how your upper body responds, especially after, if you've played golf today. See how you feel. Lovely. And again, if your neck is under pressure, you can just support, rotate back, rotate back. Well done. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and let your body go. Just stretch, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Back to that first position. Let's get the band, don't change anything. This time, right arm staying nice and stable, pulling across. We're going to find after we go back to the next set without the band, we're going to create so much more rotation because of this set under tension. Was it on last 4? Last 3. Last 2. And again, let your body go. Just let it go, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Super stuff. Okay, last set of this side. And again, see how much more range you have after the band. Excellent. Lovely. Just keep your head and chest rotating. That's one option. You can also support, as I said, your neck is under pressure. 5, 4, good. 3. And this one in particular is a brilliant before or after golf. Absolutely ideal. 2 and hold. Let your body open up. 3, 2, 1. Super stuff. Okay, same sides. We'll take your time. Back to our straight leg raise. Power up. We're really firing from the glutes here and hips. 2, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7. So a lot of the stuff we talk about, sequencing and weight distribution, etc., it's much easier to achieve once the body is able to do it, i.e. activated. 3, 2, 1. Knee tuck and kick. 2, 3, 4. Good power. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 9 and 10. Excellent. Let's get your band ready. You don't need it yet. Just cross the legs across. So you've got your right over your left. 2 hands, open it up, and back in. And especially if anyone who's played today, you might find Christ, my back is so tight. That's just your back, or whatever part of your body is just reacting from the activity. So it's important just to keep it moving post activity. 3, 2, and let your body go. It doesn't matter where you get to, just wherever you get, just keep it there. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Super stuff. Okay, let's get ready for the band. So you're stable with your left, pulling across with your right, back in, back in. Lovely. Good stuff. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Very good. And release. And again, we should feel really loose and free on this last one. Just take it easy, open up, and in. Up, and in. Well done. 4. Good. 5. 2 more, and then we'll hold. And nice and smooth. Let your body open up. Legs nice and strong. Chest facing the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Take your time coming up. If you want to grab a drink. Excellent. So we come up to standing, we'll use the band. We've done what, 19 minutes, so give or take, you can condense that into 15 quite easily. But even there, when I stand up, I can feel an awful lot looser through your hips. So if you're a player that struggles with delivering through the ball efficiently, you have to work at that because it's the only way glutes and hamstrings is going to work to create a bit of movement. Your canvas is going to work more efficiently. Okay. So just let's start with the band. So left-handed or right-handed, I want you just to move into your back leg. So feet together, back, twist, and in. Back, twist, and in. Just see how your body feels. Step, turn, in. Step, turn, in. Well done. Good. Step,
turn. Feel where the pressure is in your feet. Turn. Good. Turn. 3 more. Turn. Good. 2. Turn. And 1. Excellent work. Again, if you're up there that you're struggling to load into that backside, that's a lovely drill for you. Step and turn. You'll naturally internally rotate into that right hip and create lovely upper body rotation. Okay, let's simulate something going forward. So, I'm just stepping, backswing, and in. So again, a lovely feeling of creating sequence. Off you go. If you slice the ball, this is absolutely perfect here. Step, step. So a slicer would body first, so you would be body, then step. Where, step. As we turn. Excellent. Last 5. 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So again, that's simulating pressure at the right time. Pressure. So pushing back into the ground to then push up and rotate. Okay. So the third part, let's put it all together. So, backswing, step, and up. In, step, in, step. So these 3 movements will be the ones I was referring to when you get to the golf course. And you can do any of these swinging the club. Back, step. It's just training where the feet is going. Step. Lovely. Last 3. Step. 2. Step. 1. Step. Hold your balance. Nice and tall. Push up. And relax. Lovely. Okay, we'll do those one more time. Just to get familiar with those. Those 3 movements tick all the boxes. Weight distribution, sequence, and then putting it all together with balance. Absolutely perfect. And the more you do of that, let's call it rehearsals, the more it'll actually feed in when you're hitting the ball. If you're a player that stands off the ball, you're not stepping. So then you might feel loads of step when you're hitting it. You might just start transferring your weight a little bit differently. Okay, let's go back, feet together. But don't be afraid now to create lovely upper body rotation. So step into that back hip, turn that hip, and upper body. Step, turn, in, step, turn, in, step, twist, push, step, and breathe. 5 more. In, step, 4, in, step, 3, good stuff. Step, 2, step, 1, good. Feeling nice and loose now after the small work, so they certainly complement each other. As we were going to get balls after all of this, you'd actually feel like you loads of spring in your legs. You're ready to rock. Okay, feet together. So as I step, I'm making my backswing. Good. Excellent. Good. Keep those arms nice and straight. Lovely athletic movement. Good. Lovely. Step and turn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. That's a lovely feeling there. You can really start to use the ground to react and press up. Okay, putting it all together. Feet together. As I move, step and finish. Back in, step, finish. Exhale to the top. So again, this is timing. When you want the speed, come on. In, step. In, step. Lovely. Last 5. In, step. 4. Remember now, we're holding your balance. 3. Step. 2. Step. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Relax. I'm going to step ahead of myself, looking for myself. Take a breather again. Take a break. So again, as I said earlier on, you can do this with a golf club. So if you're getting ready on the tee, just have the movements in your head. So feet together, back and in, back and in, or step. As your backswing, step. You're just training that little bit of movement and then putting it all together. Turn, back in, step. You're really getting some sequence. We're working legs,
body, arms, and then club in that order, okay? Just keep in mind most club down first, don't have that right. But it just, out of habit, you might go arms first and then body, or you might shift and then arms. It's just a sequence of that. You can really find it in exercises like that. Okay.